Merhaba arkadaşlar. Hogwarts Legacy 5. bölümle beraberiz. Oyunumuza hemen başlayalım. En son kütüphanede bir görev yapmıştık. Güzeldi, kütüphane görevi güzeldi. İnşallah onun gibi görevlerle devam ederiz. En yakın yerimiz merkez salon. Merkez salonumuza ışınlanalım. Bugün de hava çok sıcak ya. Bu çığlık atan bitki vardı, böyle çıkartıyordu. İnşallah o değildir.
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Bu arada seçmen şapka kupama nazar değdi ya.
Now, everyone,
Kırıldı.
grab the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Şapkamın ucu koptu.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Hera,
Ne güzel ya valla.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a
Reparo.
bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our pot.
I wonder if hippogriffs like mock grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wickenwell potion,
As you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Çok iyi ya. Boş iksir ne?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wickenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Bir arkadaş vardı az önce konuşmamız gereken.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
You're duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Here we are. Home.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that. Look at that. That's more than anything they can get their mouths on. Mum's planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils intact.
Yani
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
buradan ne toplasak kârdır bence. Var mı başka bir şey? Yok. Bir dakika.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Evet, bu görevimiz de tamam.
And those mandrakes are really relishing then.
Buraya nasıl gideceğiz ya?
Only cost me my damned hearing.
Ha, 7 level olduk. Envanterimizde Teçhizatımızda vardı giyecekler. Bunu giyelim. Bir daha vardı sanki ya giyeceğimiz. Bana mı öyle geldi? Neyse, okey. Hayırdır kardeş?
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Off on another adventure, are we?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
İki tane görev görünüyor. Bir tanesi kale içinde. Hemen onu yapalım.
Maybe Orms or someone from the Ministry guarding the school.
Professor Black.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion
Atlıyorum arkadaşlar
might come in?
konuşmayı.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Bizim şansa ihtiyacımız yok.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the
Weasley.
common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single whooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Ya Weasley'ler iyidir ya.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Whooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion witch or wizard always has a few potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop it but didn't eat or crush it? The wrong answer could result in this unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Güzel iksirmiş. Sanırım bitti.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Professor Sharp must have learned.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Dragon Dog, what happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Fine job.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Ya Weasley. Bunun için
I'm
güzel.
sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Teşekkürler hocam.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. And I've never seen...
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Evet. Bu görevimiz de tamam. Bizim kalemizin kapısı neredeydi? Çıkışımız. Pardon. Güney çıkışı. Güney çıkışından mı çıkacaktık? Çıktık bir yerden ama hadi bakalım. Yes. Güney çıkışıymış. Kestirme bir yol var mı?
I should investigate.
Buralarda acaba toplayabileceğiniz bitki falan bir şey var mı?
Revelio.
Yok gibi.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Aa, bir dakika. Çok güzel bir kıyafete benzedi bu. Ah be. 8 level'mış. Neyse.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Yani söyleyebiliriz ama daha 2 kere görev yaptık, evet. Güveniyor muyum? Güvenmek istiyorum.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
İçimiz rahatladı en azından.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What's going on here?
Revelli never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you.
Aga be.
I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Biraz dolaşalım, bir şeyler buluruz belki.
Not sure how I'd...
Revelio.
But Mummy...
After...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you.
Arkadaş kendimde böyle hırsız gibi hissediyorum bazen.
Revelio.
Very well, Mummy.
Revelio.
Burada bir şey daha var ya. Onu nereden göreceğiz? İçeri mi gireceksin? Geç. Bu aşağıda. Çok hoşuma gidiyor ya.
Revelio.
Şu sandıklar nerede onu? Neyse.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Ya şu
That will be
anda
all. Thank you for your
lafımıza gerek
time.
yok burada.
Revelio.
Yavaş yavaş görevimize gidelim diyecektim ki 459 metre diyor arkadaşlar. 459 metre. Var mı yeni bir şeylerimiz? güzelmiş ya. Oo. Aa, çok güzel. Aa, böyle güzel şeyler çıkıyor ya. Hoşuma gitti ha. Ah be. Bununla bu giderdi ama. Neyse. Burada neyimiz var? Bu 8 de var. Ha. Bu daha tatlı oldu sanki böyle. Tamam, bunu kullanalım. Bir ara bunları da satmamız lazım. Doğada ahşap da mağarası. Ahşap satısı. Bu bize daha çok yakıştı sanki. Ya şuralar da açılacak ya. Çok merak ediyorum. Görevlerimizi yapıyoruz zaten şu anda. Baykuş postamız var mı? Tamam. Koleksiyonlarımızda ne var? Envanterimizde mantarlarımızı doldurduk. Okey. İstersen arkadaşlar bir aksiyon olmazsa buradan itibaren kesip öyle atabilirim videoyu. 400 küsur metre. Şurada bir kırmızılık var, merak ettim orayı bu arada. Bir şey çıkabilir buradan. Aha.
8 legs is simply too many.
Örümcek dişi.
Rebellion.
Ne yaptık biz az önce öyle ya? Küçücük kaldı örümcek. Burada bir şeyler var. Ay taşıymış. Var mı başka? Şurada da var.
Rebellion.
Yer daha vardı sanki ya. Bak şurada. Buradan bir şeyler çıkar mı acaba? Ay, 2 tane sandık var içeride.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if you can feed a beast or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crackrock. They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Revelio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Scouts inside here have got appropriate name. This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life.
Sandıkları almak istiyorum ya.
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Seni alacağım. Dikenli anne, seni alacağım. Merak etme. Oy. Tamam. Tamam, şaka. Yani alamıyormuşuz. O bizi aldı. Saygılar. Dikenli anne. Annelere el kalkmaz. Bunu da öğrenmiş olduk. Aga. Ben şuradan bir ufaktan bir topuklayayım. Ben seni tek yakalarım nasıl olsa, gel buraya. Abi kullanmak istemiyorum ya. Geliyor mu hala ya psikopat? Bunun hesabını senin çocuklarına soracağım, merak etme. Bu da mı o level ya? Oh, bunu aldık bari. Yine bir kadim büyü yaptık ama ne olduğunu anlamadım. Böyle bir şey var. geçemiyoruz ya. O zaman arkadaşlar bu bölümleri atayım. Yani boşu boşuna yürümedik çünkü hani 10 dakika yürümüş olsaydık kesebilirdim. Fena bir bölüm olmadı. Burada bir şey daha var, onu da merak ettim. Evet. Oy, ne vurdum ama. Burada bayağı var ya. Birkaç tane daha vardı ha. Tamam.
Revelio.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Burada mı savaşacağız şimdi ya? Bu fight'ı bir sonraki bölüme atalım arkadaşlar. Direkt bir sonraki bölüm bu fight'tan başlasın o zaman. O şekilde yapalım. Çünkü 50 dakika olmuş. Burada bitirelim bence. Diğer türlü çok uzun sürecek. Evet, güzel bir bölümdü. Orman içerisinde açık dünyada biraz fight'larımız oldu. Örümceklerle, kurtlarla vesaire. Bu bölüm daha heyecanlı olacak gibi yani. Bundan sonraki bölüm daha heyecanlı olacak gibi. Gitgide heyecanlanıyor bölümlerimiz zaten. Çok harika bir oyun yapmışlar ya. Yani film gibi. Filmi yaşıyorsun, oynuyorsun, deneyimliyorsun. Çok şahane olmuş. Evet arkadaşlar, bu videonun da bugün sonuna geldik. Beni izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Lütfen kanala abone olmayı, videoyu beğenmeyi ve yorum yapmayı unutmayın. Önerilerinizi bekliyorum. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.